Hello everyone, welcome to the live stream. I have got my juice and everything's great. I am not turning this into a radio show, but that'd be so cool. Alright, time to get things started. And the news today, no. Hey, perfect time for you to end. All right, hello. Today we're going to be making some Complextro. Now, making of Complextro for me was always very difficult because it involved a lot of creative decisions which I wasn't able to do back in the day. Now I can. The only difficult bit of Complextro is that it's a really nice bouncy type of music that was very popular around 2012 to even now, to be honest. It's kind of making a little comeback. But it's difficult to innovate, which is why I think people moved from that onwards to something else. I think I was talking to a friend about it, and he said that people moved from Complextro to Future Bass because it was actually, I think it was because it was just more popular and easier to make, to be honest. But yes, today we have this little boy here, Serum, as always. And how loud is this going to be? This might be very loud. We're going to be working with these chords. I really want to work with these. This massive chord stack. Hello, testing. Oh no, actually, it shouldn't be too loud compared to my voice. Should be just okay. But yes, I had a little progression in mind. Let me see if I can figure it out again. Okay, so something like that, of these really massive chords, then evolving into like a bigger, that kind of, yeah. Oh, these chords are excellent if you want to know how to do these. As you can see, I'm using no unison. EU5 can definitely teach you that. Let me just quickly check my... Oh. Wow. There we go. Cool. All right. I like to get started making things. If you've seen live streams of me before, I take a long time to get started or to even figure anything out at all. I'm working on a few things at the moment that I might show you later. But for now, we're going to do this. Actually, I'm going to copy that into a new thing and delete this. Or delete everything. Just to have a spare channel ready for when we need anything else. Okay. Where are we? Also 130, because that's 134. What are we feeling today? How fast is it going to be? 134 is maybe a little bit too quick, actually. Nah, we'll keep it 134. What is 120? Because I remember people used to make like 125 house. That sounds no different to me, to be honest, at the moment. Yeah, really. Okay. We start off with these, and we're gonna go. I should probably keep this on. There we go. Sustained. That's what I wanted to do. 1, 2. Oh. Do 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 do. Okay, so we can do like a... Or like a tin, 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 tin. Yeah, okay. Sounds better to me. Probably even make these... Are these the smallest they will go? That sounds a bit annoying. Uh-huh. Okay, and then we can just loop that. Hello, Neon Effective. How are you doing? Good seeing you here. Okay, so yeah, so this will evolve from that into... Great. Now we need sub. I don't actually need it at the moment, but I'm probably going to make it anyway, because honestly, subs have been so weird for me over this whole time. What I do now, I should have probably listened before. However, a guy called Socks recommended to me that I just take this because it's the best sounding, and just to use it. I could probably just take these, paste them into here. Oh god. Maybe not. Not quite. And since this is just a copy of that, I can just boop and boop. Probably make that a little bit tighter there. That's what she said. And then we can... No. Oh no. I killed it. No. Hey. And then to make it really pop, we just take a... Okay. Now this bass, pretty much inaudible. So we just... Lots of overtones, but like when you mix in with this, it's fine. Oh my god, that's crunchy. Whew. Could we do like... Yeah! I just feel like that's a bit too deep. Okay, great. How are we gonna make this into? I should probably make this a loop, like with everything in terms of drums and all that, because then it'll be easier to make the actual Complextro part. As in, like, it'll literally, we can just chop things up and throw them in there, make some basses. Where am I gonna get my samples from this time? Let's see if we can use just stock Ableton. Oh, that's not how you spell that. Stock Ableton stuff. Some nice. There we go. That's all we need. Some nice kickers. Oh, that's a nice one. But we need like a very in the middle centered one, I would normally use this one. It's just too punchy, I feel. This one's great, but I don't feel that it's a bit short. Oh, Jesus Christ, this is loud. It sounds great though, I love it. Since this is a Complexo track, we can probably just... Yeah, okay. And copy and paste it all along. We can fix the sidechain later. Right, but what I want to do with this is a little trick I have figured out and probably should have... I figured that, like, I'm very quick at forgetting everything I do. And I don't write things down nearly as much as I should. So I'll figure something out of how I want a certain thing to be done, and I'll just completely forget about it for like a year, and then I'll rediscover that, and then I'll be like, oh, I should have been using that. Would have made things sound 100 times better, but if you just... It doesn't work every time, but if you... Let's just... Okay. Normal kick. I wanted to sound a bit more deep and bouncy, so I put it into complex mode here. Just so it keeps its tonality, and then I'm just shortening it. I want it to be a bit more snappy, but still to have that little umph that it normally does. That should do. So if we take this compared to the... Oh, where the hell did we... Oh, God. I got rid of it. It's fine. It just sounds better. Fade the edge a little bit and fade the front. Perhaps just a tiny amount to take off that transient. Okay, wonderful. And then we can take this and just brrr, brrr, all across. Wonderful. Happy little accidents. Oh yeah. Now we are in 2012. Holy shit. Okay. Snares are hard. Kicks are like, put whatever you want down, I guess, as long as it sounds alright. Snares are, Let's go for a snare clap. Oh. Nah, it's so not. I need some really bright for this type of music. Actually, any music nowadays you hear, especially like EDM productions, let's say even Skrillex, maybe 2018 Skrillex even. For a while, things have been getting really bright and sound. They are just so like saturated and in terms of like loudness. They're just very loud and sound really bright. Like the high ends are not... They're crispy, but they're not like... They don't hurt your ears. It's just pleasant to listen to. I have no idea how to do that. I have a general maybe understanding of how you could, but I've not been able to get successful with making it because I just don't really care so much. Like, I like things sounding distorted. I actually prefer it. Although it is very satisfying to listen to a piece of music like EDM, hard EDM stuff, even like rhythm dubstep, which is just so clean, especially in some of the drum and bass productions recently. It's just so clean, which is nice to hear. Snare or clap? Let's maybe do a combination. If we can put a few down. Oh. Fuck it, let's just use a loop. I don't even know what would work here. No. Eh. Something like this could. Absolutely not. Yes. Oh. But this would need to be like. Can we do the shortening trick on this as well? Might as well, right? What is that gonna sound like? Oh. That's too short. Kinda want that little click in there. Nah, it needs to be. This might actually work. Let's try. I actually even prefer it just with the kick alone. However, let's keep searching. We can always crisp something up, to be honest. Oh, this could maybe. Well, this is like a very old type of dubstep snare, kinda. Could be used for this too. Maybe not in this instance. Nah. Oh. It was that kind of fat snare that they would use. This one's a bit higher. Oh. If it wasn't so jagged, maybe. Oh! Yes. Speeding things up makes everything better. Let's see. If we line this up with this now, maybe turn that down like by 5. You can't even barely hear that actually. So it serves as like a... Is this even on? It just works well together. Because that alone is just... It's too flat. It's not got that oomph to it. That low end. This helps tremendously actually. That's very good. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, we're gonna keep that. Maybe make this a little bit fast, more ahead. Nah, keep it like that. But I might add a third one to this. As like a little... Obviously this isn't mixed yet. To see what else. Oh. I abandoned both of these. Jesus Christ. That's long. Still too long. Oh. Yeah, you know what? That would technically work. Maybe slightly longer, but like a little fade at the end. And with everything else. See, now this is sounding too mushy. This has everything that we need. Snare heavy, huh? Future snare. It's just very bright. I think I'm going to keep this one. Middle one doesn't seem to be doing anything now. But what we can do is put this one like... That's like the middle one now. I do want to keep this one. I hope, at least I think. Maybe that would be a good idea. Who knows? Who knows if it actually would or not. So if we then replace this middle one, because I'm really not feeling it anymore, with something else. These are decisions which should not be taking this long. I mean, depends how much you care. I like the highs of this one also. Play it alone without any of these. Super long. So I'm just testing out how snappy it sounds. And I would like it to have more snappiness to it. This would technically mean that I guess we should turn these down a little bit more too. Because I like the, you know, if we, oh, maybe. I mean, perhaps, but we need to. Would need to like really still like this, but much quieter. Let's see. Because I'm not a fan of the big massive claps. Sometimes, depends. Not in this one, not in this instance. Okay, great. Not really moved along very much with the track in terms of progression. Don't even know if I like that. I might just get rid of the top one. And then it is snappy, however. Do we really want that? Maybe better with the longer one. Guess try another. We can fix all that later. That's fine for now. We have something. Hats and stuff. Since we're using just Ableton, let's find some stuff. We could chop some stuff up, I guess. Oh, actually, this would work great with Can I? Well, not like that. Not like that. Screw it. No, no stretchy. No stretchy business. And we can just get the whole thing out here and then chop that. Let's see how that works. Because then we can just sidechain. Cut that. So kind of maybe multiple channels with this stuff. That will not be affected if we change anything else. So this will be purely that. I'm not liking these at all. However, well, if I reverse this, no, reverse. I guess that's better. I suppose that's gonna get cut out anyway, to be honest, but perhaps overall, can't hear shit just now. That's okay. We'll make it work. Put that in there. Is that select to? Oh, because okay, because we don't have it wrapped. Would you like to? Yes. Still complex. Should have maybe not done that, to be honest, actually. I don't think of it. Would this work better if I just... Oh, I'm messing this up. This should technically be aligned now to this grid. Okay, great. Oh, so that's how it's supposed to go. If we just... like this. So now we're going to edit these a little bit. Probably add some over the top compression. To save time. Echo, probably. Yeah, let's see if we can... Maybe. Yeah, that sounds kind of cool. We're gonna need a little bit of EQ probably here at some point, and just to make it nice and equal. Same with this one. I might just put a saturator on it as a whole though. To bring up the highs, put one there, EQ behind it to get this out. Then might just use a simple delay here, like maybe something. Like this. Yeah, really just like the, now that I keep hearing it, a more clap sound would work here. Really good terminology. I was getting bored of this. Constantly hearing this, but this doesn't sound. That one doesn't sound bad. I think we do need more of a splashy clap. So I'm gonna, for simplicity's sake, avoid going to just the Ableton category for this, and I have a set of claps that I had with me for. I literally called it, because I have no idea. I called it the WDIGT drum samples. Where did I get these drum samples? Because I don't remember. It's probably been some. I mean, it's PA open hat, like, and then it's got the number at the start of it. You can probably find it from that, but I have no idea. I've not looked. Don't use a lot of this. I used to use the kicks from this as well. I've not for a long time. I use it only for these super short claps here. Why don't we rename this to snare and then call to clap? There we go. That one is my favorite because it's just so snappy. We can probably put it at the front here. Nope. Oh, beautiful. Like a little pre-shifted. Maybe a little bit too quick. There we go. Nice. Very nice. Slow that. Tighten that up a little bit. Now put that along. Beautiful. Maybe a bit too long still, to be honest. Because I just want the front bit of it to make that a little pop. Slightly too short now. I guess we won't get a proper sounding of this for a while, but sorry, proper how it should sound for a while, but it's good to have at least. And then we can cut this a little bit. Like this. Okay. Let's add more elements to this. We could add a lead. This sounds very Mordfustang, I'm going to be honest with you. Like very old, early Mordfustang. I'm not minding it at all, actually. But this is what I mean with the originality of Complextro. It's very difficult to make something that doesn't sound like a track that already exists because of it's not really complex enough. No pun intended. Something like that, maybe. And we need a melody or something for a melody. I might use a. What are my plugins? What do I actually have here? Do you have any cool things that I could use? I like this plugin. We need leads or plugs, probably plugs. This is quite nice, actually. We need something that's going to stand out a little bit more. I like this. Damn it. Okay. All right. Hello, Amaze. How you doing? On this fine... It's almost midnight where I am. Jesus. Okay, hang on a minute. Oh. No! No! It crashed. Oh my god. Yeah. Ableton keeps doing this to me. And I don't know if it's a Windows 10 thing. When I was talking to my girlfriend, she plays The Sims a lot. And her game turns off too. I don't know if this is a Windows 10 issue. I don't know what happens. Does it overload the RAM and it just dies or what? It doesn't bring me any errors. I mean, I can still reopen this and it will, thank God, to see this. Ableton Live autosave feature. I can still have this back. I mean, it probably won't be in the state that it was. Oh, no, never mind. It's like, we've still got this. So we've not lost anything at all, actually. Which reminds me, I should probably save this as something. I don't know what. If. Let's just go with stream Complextro, I suppose. This is not really Complextro yet. Right, as I was going to add this, is it going to do it again? No. Oh, really? EQ, you're going to overload me like that? Oh. Fuck it. Just shove an OTT on and then just... Who cares about transients anyway? Oh, and then we can... Oh, actually... How about... what do we call it again? Echo, there we go. We can put like a clean slap back again and then do it ourselves. There we go, something like that. No. I just heard the problem. Yeah, so what happens a lot of the times is that whatever instrument you've had resets itself, or well, it saves the tracks, but anything you've got here, it resets it to the base level. This is fine because it's just this. But we no longer have the... Oh no, we do. Huh, okay. Interesting. But for this chord stack... It's no longer giving me it. Like... Damn. I'm going to copy this blues scale. Because that's really all we need. And I'm going to put this instrument back in. It takes too long to make. I don't want to do it. Where the hell did I even get it from? It was MIDI effects, and it is in... Oh no, it's not MIDI effects. Sounds? No. I will remember one day. Ah! Huge chords. Yeah. And then I can change that to that. Take off Lorcan mode, and take it this. Beautiful. Love the chords. Oh yeah, by the way, this is... they're so beautiful. Thank you to EU5 for making it better. Making the world a better place. They're so loud and fat. Did we lose? No, I don't think so. Okay. Right, how does this sound? No. I guess okay. Not feeling this anymore. Okay, that's fine. We can now make this a different preset. Oh, actually, back the way. Also, I'd like this to be like... Wow, this is some, like, montage music. It's kind of funky. Although this lead is fucking annoying in some bits. The first two bars are fine, and the third one is like... The last one I like. Do I? No, maybe that's the one I don't like. Oh yeah, this is the bit. Figure out something better for this. What if it goes down? No. No, it doesn't want to do that, does it? Did this work? Better. Also, I kind of want to make it more jumpy. Might not work. But I'm gonna give it a try. Let's see. Would this work better? Am I just making it too complicated now? Or... But this really could work. If we just... I picked the worst sim to do this on. This is... How does this work? What? Why is it staying the same? Oh. Kinda works. Okay, so it works at the end there. Okay. Nice. And because it's me, I really want vocal chops in this. Because of course, what else? What else could there possibly be? Right. Should we add vocal chops to this? That could help with the other creation. What I'm trying to do here, and the reason why it's taking so long to get to the part where we make actual cool Complextro basses, is because you need a bass. Not like a wub bass, but like a little setting, a little bass plate to kind of take everything else, like make a little structure, and then you fill it in with basses, and then it's how it can work. It makes it a lot easier, I'd say, to do so. Because without that, it's quite difficult, honestly. At least for me. Maybe other people have different ways of doing it. I know that some people start off with just drums, or just the bass, or just the bass creation. Some people just separate it entirely. I sometimes do. In this case, no. Okay. So we're gonna go into what kind of vocals do I want? Obviously, it's gonna be something that I can monetize. I don't care. But in this case, I want it to be something I can just... Although it doesn't really matter, does it? Melodic vocals are great, by the way, for everything. All the tracks that I have currently got out... Sorry, no. Everything pre the album as that I've released with Matt Boy as purely melodic vocals. I don't know, they just work great. But these are going to be chopped to hell.
I love you.
Anyway, oh, okay.
I'm just calling to say. It's me. Drop it. And the bass goes. And the bass. I can tell you.
What can I chop here? What kind of thing can I do? Could it even be...
Yeah.
Where's mail logo? That's not.
Yeah, you got me going crack together. Yeah.
What is this? Okay.
Left me alone in the dark.
These are just some splice thing. Oh, there's mail. Mail right here.
You take me so far. I take you around. I don't want.
Ha.
I take you around.
You may recognize these from the album.
You take me so far.
Fuck it, let's try these. Let's see what happens.
You take me so far.
Did I not use these recently for something? Probably. Actually, no, I definitely have. Now that I remember correctly. I'm gonna actually. Well, I want to warp it, but I don't want the time to change because it doesn't matter. I might reverse these.
Oh.
Nah, different ones.
I take you around.
These could even work, to be honest. Actually, that might be an interesting one to try. Some like. Oh god, we could even turn this into a lead potentially, actually. Why does this work so well? If we just... That's very cool, actually. Like this. Let me take this. No. What if I pitch these down like... So I don't like... I like these being high. But these being low. Maybe that worked. What's after this? Da-da-da. Da-da-da. I'm just watching back now. Will it reconnect automatically? Da-da-da. I'm just watching back now. Huh, okay. Just seems to work now. There's lots of words in this one, which is a lot to choose from. What does it sound like alone? This works so well. It's so cool. This is like, you know that video of Yoshi? No, sorry. Is it Yoshi? No, it's Toad singing the Christmas song. One of the Christmas songs. This reminds me of it. Nah, this needs to be the softer one. This is cool. I like that a lot. Hopefully we can fit this in somewhere. Somewhere here. Maybe if we... Oh, yes. Just need to be a tiny bit faster. Tiny bit like that, yep. And then this here. What's over here? How much of? Okay. So weird. Okay, I do like this. And then we need to just, I don't know. Definitely an OTT because it's vocals and we need that crisp. Also, I found a cool trick that if we just put a little bit of reverb before this, with like. So what you can do with this, normally you can control this manually. If you take like a compressor or something, assign it to the reverb, and every single time the main sound of the voice plays, it will mute the reverb and then release when it's done, so it's a smooth thing. You can just kind of fake that with the OTT. It's a little bit more messy, but it's EDM. Who cares? Awesome. We have been live for 1 hour 20 minutes. Holy shit, where did that go? Music is like that. I lose track of time all the time. What day is it? Oh, it's payday. Hell yeah. Oh, we need that. Okay. So, we've got that lead. Oh, actually, should I kind of want to make it a little bit more, like crunchy. Well, maybe a little bit of an amp, but this could make it way worse. Cover your ears, everyone. I'm warning you. As soon as I put this on, this could go horribly wrong. This is fine. Nah, screw it. We don't need that. We could, and we will, add a little bit more saturation, or a little bit of saturation in there, but also we're going to cut out everything that is low. Clean that up a little. That's fine. Warm it up a little, but turn maybe like that. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, the part that we have probably all been waiting for, potentially. Who knows? Let me just check the Discords. Funny chat. Oh, okay. Woo! Right. We've got the hats as well. I guess we can try and make like a Complextro drop. Why not? Over here. Truly magical drums. I'm going to need to add another loop or something in there in a little bit. For now, this is fine. How very nice. Okay. So, to start a Complextro drop, how are we going to want to do this? We can go full on, what do you call it? Full on, just bass, like bass hits everywhere, and kind of base it off of that. We can go pick one bass, cool bass sound, and then bass everything else around it. Or we can do like a classic, take a chord, so like, and then do drop after each section, which kind of helps you transition to these sections as well. Make it a little bit more melodic than just all bass. Today, I would like to do the last option. I think it's going to work best with this since we've got so many chords. Although anything would work here. It's music. It's art. Do what you want. Really, stop paying attention to numbers. And that's a message to myself for when I will suddenly forget that is a thing. Okay, so I have a cool bass here that I have been using a lot. Whereas it's this one, the guttural bass. Sounds like this. Oh, sorry. Oh no, that should play. Why is it not? Oh. It doesn't have sub, but you know. It's beautiful. It's so thick. I forgot I signed these. It sounds great. I love it. We can remake this actually, because this is just. I took if we open up a normal preset, and then we take. I have this folder here of just Matboy glitches, stuff that I've made, which I will use later on, and chopping up of things just makes it much easier. And I might release this for free. If we just do like dynamic pitch follow, right? It'll do this, and then we've got a nothing. But then we've got all these cool sounds after it. Now, we can chop this out. I'm really not good at using Serum, by the way, so excuse me if I'm not explaining things correctly. But I would like to remove from selected to beginning to selected. So that takes out all the quiet spaces. Same with the one at the end. This is the last frame. There's nothing here and nothing afterwards. We can remove selected to end, and then we now have this. We could use this by itself, but we can also... I never know which way to do this properly, so I'm just going to click both of these. Max from each frame, and again, you can also fade edges, so it sounds better. Now it's all the same loudness. Very cool. And then you can morph it with, like, I don't know, crossfade. This is actually really cool. For a wavetable, I'm going to save this as well. So I'm going to do the same thing as last time. Yeah, this is going to be, I don't remember what I called it, probably just vowel. Then, was it this we took? I don't remember. I don't remember which one it was. Maybe like a... We need to hear this more, so how about we put a little compressor on it. A little bit of that. Oh, maybe also mono. So we could use a bass like this and just make like a drop out of it. I just really like how gritty and deep these are. With the sub bass, they really work well. I think it was like some kind of noise that I had on the top of that one. Just to add something to it. Just quietly. Oh, and then you've got all these sounds to work with, which is beautiful. So yeah, so now we can take this here. That should. How long is that going to be? So, right, let's start from the beginning. So, let's take like this whole section here, paste it into here, but what we're going to have instead is a different chord. Oh, sorry. Here. So and we can keep all that in there. What we can do here is take off the reverb entirely once at... Oh, actually, probably just instead of that... Oh. Sorry. Take off the reverb entirely instead of just like that. One little bit. And this section, and we can probably preserve these in case they ever get touched. Because we don't really want much of a tail anywhere else. It's fine for these. Oh, so I should have added strings to this maybe. Serum go brr, you do. So then we've got this. And the first thing here can possibly be... Oh, actually I'm going to duplicate that for later. Where's that sound? So literally just draw the note and then... And you're making... And then you can just copy that there. Do a little bit of a... See? Already a very good start to it, I think. So we can go from a cool little... to... Now, obviously this needs a lot more work, but... that's the very basis of what I would normally do for these. And then you just build stuff out of this. I'd like this to be more, way more gritty than it currently is. So I'm going to add another, oh shit, another OTT right here. Boost that even higher. Absolutely crunch the boy with a dynamic tube. Perhaps remove all the low end. Actually, that would probably be good. Good idea too. And equalize the boy a little bit. Just to ear. Add the saturation with a little thing at the end. Just make it even louder. Already nice and clean. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Now we're getting somewhere. Blah 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 blah. And then we can switch this to a different bass. What we can also do here though, is change the vowel position. I really like the way it sounds now, but we could, you know, in order to get a bunch of different sounds, we can just click here. That's how you do it in Ableton. And then we can do like a little vowel switch somewhere here. So this will just change the position of that wavetable. That sounds alright for now. We can always change it later. It's not really a destructive method of doing this. Destructive being you can't come back from it. Like you're not baking anything into anything. And then we can use Serum again if we want. We can really use whatever we want here. And use a different sound. We can maybe make a different type of sound now. I'm going to try that technique again. With this. I don't know if that will make any... Oh, sorry. I don't know if that will do any good results. They give us any good results, but you know, worth trying. Oh my god, that's a little bit terrifying. I'm gonna be honest. Oh, it's because I've just dropped it straight in here. Okay, let's do this again. Honestly, not so bad. Kinda want this to be a more... I'm not going to bother with any of these at the front or at the start. So I'm going to begin into selection and then selection to end. And then we've got this little boy which we can do that, do that, do that. It's such a good method of doing it. Just drag random sounds into Serum. It'll make a cool sounding thing eventually. Oh my god. Monster sounds. Can't get over them. 12 years later. But what I want to do with this is potentially go with a more metallic route. So like kind of the rhythm, really like early on rhythm dubstep basses, the really square wavy ones. You can just go multis and then squarify, and then it sounds like this. Also fantastic. I really enjoy. So we can probably just do this manually. Sometimes it's hard to get these grid sizings right. No. So, okay, let's just keep it like that, for example. And we've not even touched the wavetable here. Put some on that. Distort the hell out of it. Compress the living hell out of it. Do the same again here, probably. Why not? Not enough OTTs ever. And then we take off the low end because we're gonna have the sub do that for us. Take off some of the annoying bits up here. Raise the highs slightly. And then take the C rim, sorry, the hip up bass that we've got here. Do little chops of it to match what's underneath. And then we have... Oh, and then, okay, so that's where, right, so we've got this part. We can have another bass here and then have this this bit here loop or repeat because it's a nice melodic kind of like jumpy section. So we can have like, wow, you know, that kind of like something in order to have that loop a little bit easier. I like how it sounds already, very much so. A nice, very nice switch from the drop the switch. It's so empty. Oh god. Ah. Yes. Sorry, I just like listening to these. Complextro still boggles the hell out of me. It's like for a long time cooking or like baking or anything like that to me was absolutely mind-boggling. I don't know why. It still is, and even though I've been doing it for a while, like cooking my own meals and everything, it's just the fact that you just take ingredients, shove them in, and then it makes a meal, like Jesus Christ, or anything like that. Making cakes as well. Same with this. It's like, it's just music that sounds cool to me. It's very bouncy. But then again, you know, like, you're always going to get comparative stuff like this to other people. I suppose, though, because I was thinking about this recently, should, you know, like, I've had this debate with myself for a long time where I was asking, should anybody make Complextro anymore? Should I make Complextro anymore? Should we revive it, bring it back? Is there like a, you know, should I only make Complextro? Rebel against everybody? You know, like, it's these kinds of questions that are very dumb. Very, very dumb. Make what you like is my ideal opinion that I would give to anybody else, but but would never follow myself until now. But what was I going to say? But yeah, so I was thinking about Complextro, how it was really popular in 2012 to 2014, then kind of changed into bass house and stuff like that, and you didn't really see many popular mainstream platforms at the time, for example Monster Cat, releasing that kind of music anymore. So what? Right? Like, if you look at the 80s, and you have music from the 80s, and then you have somebody like Bruno Mars or somebody like that will then produce and release a 80s sounding track nowadays. It's the same thing, isn't it? You know, like it's all comes down to just make what you like. I wish I was more confident in the answer, but anyway, we move. What am I going to fill this in with? We need some cool thing as well, but what? What exactly? We could just drag like a actual sound in from my little sample pack here, or the previous one that I made, and try and turn that into some kind of bass. This sounds nice. Maybe this. But it'll need to be a hell of a lot louder. Probably like this as well. And I'm not even going to play it without an OTT on it. For time's sake. Or for time saving. And one of these. Might as well. Just cut all the low end off. Because it's very atonal. It's hard to get it right. Something like that. But this is a very boring sound, and it just almost takes away from the character. Let's try a frequency shifter on and see what that would do. How about we patch all these up? That's pretty cool. We can saturate it and probably also distort the shit out of it. Put one of these. Oh no, we've already got one. I'm way ahead of myself. Maybe one of the reduxes. That's two. I mean, it does sound cool. It's just too cliche. Although, you know what? Fuck it. Not enough highs on it by itself. Can try and solve that with erosion before, maybe after all this. Perhaps after. Before. Maybe two? And for good measure, because we're always prepared, an OTT at the end of all that. What's going to happen? Nice. Just testing some stuff might be useful. Just experimenting now of how this could sound. We can also do is loop this so you can like would that work better? Because I kind of think it does. That does work a little bit better, actually. Unfortunately. Okay, so we got to the end of this kind of section. And then we add the chord again to transition, pull things through. But we can do it in a different manner, whereas we kind of make it a little bit more fancy. Doo-doo. Doo-doo. Oh, way too short. Oh, way too short. All right, and now if we loop this, because it's a complete section, we have this. Hell yeah! So this is why it was important to make this section. And because you have this section now, you can just... And let's say you're at the end of the thing and then it just goes... Still don't like that snare like we did before. All right, cool. We have this bit now. So how we can improve this? I will loop this a few times, but before we do, just copy and paste essentially. I would like to make a few tweaks and add some more bits so that we don't need to do it all at once later on. It just makes it easier. So here, because we've got all these different basses that we can use, I might want to try use some of them before continuing. That's just to make it easier. So, for example... Oh, will this work? Just to give it a little bit more of a complex feeling. Same thing here, maybe? Don't know. No. There we go, something like that. I don't like these. The first one. Ah, much better. So as you can see here, we have created 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Basically, 6 entirely different sounds just from this one patch. Save yourself time. Work smarter, not harder. Next, what we can do is we have a lot of free space under here. This is very empty still. Hi-hats are going great, fantastic, but what we can do is add a little stadium sample, like a stadium sound, or just any noise really, to be honest. Noise will work. Noise is great. But I like to add one of these. It's literally just a stadium sample. And we will take the loudest part. It sounds like this by itself. Might be loud, who knows. Yep. And we loop that. 10 times more energy. We don't want it too loud. But like a comfortable, maybe. And this is, of course, everything here is being sidechained by the thing here at the very bottom, which is fantastic. It immediately adds more room. This is very, there's nothing in the background. It's kind of boring, empty. Just takes all the spaces and just fills them in. Fantastic. Great little tool that we can just use like that. Another thing I want to add is some of these sounds that I was talking about earlier. Some of the things that I made, I really like adding them. Not only is that like a thing I've done for a lot of tracks already, so I kind of like to keep the same style of just throwing these randomly in there and making them sound cool, but also it can help fill things in. And actually make sounds sound cooler. We can layer sounds as well with them, which is great. Like that little transitional sound potentially could work somewhere on one of these. Obviously they're fucking loud. I need to hear this more. Means OTT. Compress everything, including your own life. Oh, this is way longer than I expected it to be. I thought this was a short wee sound. That's why it was clipping earlier. Okay, that's fine. We can heal. Basically the same thing as we did up here, just a little bit differently. For a different purpose. Oh, actually we could probably do like a pew pew. Yeah, okay, that kind of thing, but more. Something like that, and then copy over. Although this is now too slow for some reason. Oh shit. Maybe these were just not close enough to the edge. How about we try and add them in between these little gaps? Would this even work? They're so tiny, I don't know if it will. It's kind of pointless just to have them there. So yeah, it's a lot of work like that. I want like a pew pew type of effect on this. So it's barely audible, but just adds a little something. Then we can duplicate that, remove this sound, add a different one for time's sake. I have a lot here. Have a little squeal, some of these proper gun sounds that I have. Oh, that's actually really nice. Just helps pulls it through, I think. And that can go like a little bit quieter. So then when we have these elements, you can add more, obviously. Entirely up to yourself. But I choose not to here. And I will just copy and paste. Oh, and look what's happened then. You have made more of the track. Whoa! And then we do it again. And then we have 4 of them. Here you can add some variation, perhaps, in this middle bit. So you can take this and maybe do like a little bit like this. And then we can take away all this stuff and then just make it all chords. Because why the flip would we not? Dun dun dun, and make it like nice and melodic. So it's all open. Why is this one so much lighter? Same for this. We would just... From there we can take something from like the end bit there. And then some vocal chops here. And add them in. Alright, and then this is a, you know, you can just loop this twice and that's your drop. This is basically the drop done. I'll add a section like this. Oh yeah! And then after this, you can just go straight into... As in you would literally take this whole section that you've just made, or the first section that we made, drag this behind here and literally just... Wonderful. But yeah, obviously what we would do here is move that out of the way, do that, oh shit, killed it, do this to make it twice as long. And what I would do here is take out this potential bit. Drop out the hats at the end, but keep the side chain, and then we can add like a actual transitional sound. Something like... Yeah. And you can keep some of this stuff in, but I'm gonna just remove, obviously I'm gonna add OTT because makes everything sound better. And I'm gonna remove some low end, but also make this like that, and then take off some low end, not everything. Oh well, most. Turn it down by like 3 and... Maybe not even that much, we can just boost that more. Then we can make some glitches in the second part. Let's just play through the normal part first to figure out what we can glitch. Okay, so we can do like a little switch here where this plays like that. Instead of the normal bit. This is also so quiet now that I've looked at it again. It needs more Yeah. Nah, what is... like that. Again, just dupe all of these. Now this kind of actually sounds better than the original. Same here. Oh, actually, what maybe we could do here as the opposite. So we'll have like bwam bwam instead. Oh shit. And because this is switching to a new thing, we can probably drop out all these and just go. And then change the side chain to suit that. So we'll have down, 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 down. All right. Right, I'm about done for tonight for what we've made, but I think we've made fucking wonderful progress. I'm going to be entirely honest with you. This is sounding great. Let's run through it, huh? Let's see what we've got. Okay, obviously, so that this next bit will need some more transition time than just straight from this to this. Something else will need to be in place, I think, or we can split the drop somehow. We'll figure that out tomorrow. I'm saying tomorrow. Hopefully, I'll stream tomorrow as well. I really want to continue this on live. Like I've had 2 or maybe 3 live streams that I've done in the past on this channel, where it's just been like drum and bass day 1, dubstep day 1, and then never a part 2. There won't be. I said this day 1 for this one too, just to keep it consistent with the naming. But I might actually come back to this one. Like I could finish this track because it's sounding great. I love the drop, and we can definitely experiment with some cool intro based on all the elements that we have here. Maybe make a second section, maybe make like a, I don't know, like a dubsteppy type section, even at the end, just to switch it up a little. Let me know if you're watching this later, you know, if you want to watch this, like, sorry, if you're watching the VOD of this and you got to the end, let me know if you want to see more content like this. I've actually really enjoyed the stream. It's something I'd do anyway, just music production, so I might as well stream some of it. Not all of it. Definitely not going to do that. Sometimes I just don't want to talk at all. But it's been really fun. Thank you for hanging out with me. On that note, I'm going to save this. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Goodbye. That's me. It's me saying goodbye.